It's Mojo in the Morning, breaking and entering Christmas Wish. If you know someone that needs help during the holidays, send us a letter. Go to mojoswish.org. And this morning's is tragic, horrible situation. We're going to grant a Christmas wish for a family who lost their mom in a distracted driving car crash. Anybody that is, driving and using your phone, being distracted by something else in the car, understand you change lives. Mike is out in front of the home where we're going to grant a Christmas wish for a dad and his two beautiful children, Layla, age 8, and Wyatt, age 5. And Mike, are we ready to go?
Yeah, we're standing right outside the house right now. I'm here with Grandma's here too. I didn't know that. Tara's mom is here as well.
Oh my gosh! Oh, we're so sorry, Grandma.
Thank you. Thank you so much for doing this. It's amazing.
You bet. Hey, before we grant the wish, will you tell everybody about how incredible Tara was and is?
She was just the light in everybody's life, the smile, the laugh. She was my baby. She loved her babies, and she wanted to make sure that they would always be taken care of. So I can't thank you guys enough for everything that you're doing for her and her children and for Dan, because this really does mean the world to all of us. It's been a very difficult time. Yesterday was Tara's birthday. She would have been 34.
Oh, goodness.
So this is an amazing thing. She was an amazing, amazing person. Her kids are just like her.
Oh, man.
And I've had the pleasure of living with her for the last 3 years, so I've had a lot of blessings.
All right. Well, we need to do this. We need to bring joy to this family, and
Thank you.
We're going to do that. Mike, we're going to dial up. So we're going to try the dial. If the dial don't work, we're busting down the door. I don't know if you got a key there, Mom, but
I actually do.
All right, mute your phone, guys.
I do, but
Here we go. Mute the phone.
He's coming to the door right now.
All right, here comes Dan.
Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Hey, Dan?
Yep, this is him.
It's Mojo and all of us here on the Mojo in the Morning show, and we received a letter, and I wanted to have somebody read you a letter. So are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, this was the letter that we received.
Dear Mojo in the Morning, my name is Nicole, and I would like to nominate a family for your breaking and entering Christmas wish. A family that has just experienced a terrible tragedy. Tara Baldwin tragically lost her life on November 15th after a distracted driver hit her head-on. Tara left behind 2 young children, Layla, who is 8, and Wyatt, who is 5. Their father, Dan, who is my neighbor, has also been left with a hole in his life. Mojo, I cannot imagine the pain and hurt these children are experiencing right now. Losing their mother, and right before the holidays, and Dan, who doesn't know what to do or think. All I can think about is the stress and hurt he is under right now and those sweet kids. I would love for you and your crew to help them have a beautiful Christmas and let them know that they are loved and cared about during this time. Sincerely, Nicole.
Wow. Nicole's a special neighbor. She's a special lady, and with help of Jackson there, making a little noise, we want to grant a Christmas wish for the Baldwin family. We want to make sure that we can provide Christmas, and I don't know if you notice in the distance from all the people that are standing at your front door. And do you mind if we come in? Is it okay if we come in?
Yes, of course.
Okay. We have a lot of things to bring into you. First off, can I just ask you, Dan, how are Layla and Wyatt doing? I can't even think of how hard this has to be.
Yeah, they're trying. They're doing as best they can.
Yeah, and I know as the holidays come into play, Tara, this was her thing, right? The holidays were her thing with the kids. Man.
Yes, it was.
Well, we want to make it her thing still, and we want to make sure that we can bring in Christmas to them, and that's why this morning here on the show, our Breaking and Entering Christmas Wish all those people that are there are going to bring in every toy that Santa and Tara would have wanted for Layla and Wyatt, as well as every necessity that you guys need in that house to make sure that that house is warm, cozy, and comfortable during these holidays. And I know that Tara's mom is right there, and she was telling us just before we pounded on your door and and woke you up, but she was telling us about Tara, and she was an amazing mom, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did everything for them children, everything.
You know, anytime we grant a wish for a man, there's always the difference in wishes than when we grant a wish for a woman. A woman gets very emotional, except for me as far as most men are concerned. I can only imagine how you must have your emotions kind of locked up right now. It's got to be very, very just difficult to even get emotional, or does it get emotional when the kids go to bed and you're just there thinking about what's going on?
Yeah. It's usually about the time.
Yeah.
Got to stay strong for the kids.
Yeah.
We had heard with everything in the tragedy that happened that the kids didn't have beds, that and I don't know where they've been sleeping and how they've been sleeping, but I mean every kid deserves, every human deserves to be able to sleep in a bed. And that's why we want to make sure that your house has everything that you need.
And Dan, we didn't forget about you.
No. Dan, we hear you're kind of a do-it-yourself kind of guy. You're a tools kind of guy. We had one of our elves. His name is Rob. He's actually a big elf. He put together the most amazing toolbox for you. And Home Depot is going to load that toolbox up with every single tool that you will possibly need, probably forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you.
And we want you to be cozy and comfy, too. We even got you guys matching pajamas so that when you wake up on Christmas,
That's right.
this Christmas without the beautiful Tara, that you have these. I just want you to know that this is a lesson to everybody. Please do not be on your phone or being distracted by anything other than driving, that you change a life by doing that. And
I am hoping so, yes.
And I want you to tell everybody, what did you think if Tara were here right now? You know her better than anybody. She's you. She's your beautiful daughter. What do you think Tara would think of this moment today?
She is watching and smiling in heaven right now. She could not be happier for her kids.
Yeah.
Dan, I know that bills have been a struggle for everybody this time with how things are. We're going to write you a check to help you with your bills over the course of the next few months so that you have just time to spend with your kids.
Thank you so much.
They are the most important. Give us a Merry Christmas, Mike. We always got to end it with a big Merry Christmas for everybody.
1, 2, 3, Merry